Hello and welcome to another Spider-Man class. Today, it's Black Cat 101. So sit down and enjoy. We'll begin today's class with, as we normally do, a origin. Black Cat's origin comes to us in Amazing Spider-Man number 194, which is right here. This is a 1979 comic book, for those of you who don't know. Black Cat's been around for a while. Interesting to note is Black Cat's first appearance in origin in 194 and 195. She doesn't really have much of an origin, but I can still give it to you anyways, for those who want to know more about her. Her origin is basically she is a woman who, in the beginning of the comic book, is driven to try to recruit some help by thugs, if you will, in order to try to do a job for her, if you will. What's happening is that she is a cat burglar, and she's a very well-trained cat burglar. She's got great agility, she's great in gymnastics, she flies around, jumps around, she can walk across a wire, if you will, and she always has that rope wire with her. So she's a very agile cat burglar. What we later learn is that the big escapade she wants to do is actually break out a man called Walter Hardy out of prison. And she ends up doing that, even though Spider-Man tries to stop her. Her and her goons get him out. She brings him home, and it's revealed that that Walter Hardy character is in fact her father. And he was one of the greatest cat burglars ever. So, and he's terminally ill. So all she wants basically is to rescue this guy out of prison because she wants him to die at home at peace. In peace. So, that's pretty much what this storyline is all about. Her trying to rescue her father, bring him home, and let him die in peace. Now, Spider-Man tries to stop her naturally because even though he wants to die at peace at home, he's still a criminal. It's kind of interesting that even in the beginning here, in these two comic books, Spider-Man and Black Cat kind of already start to have a little fling, if you will, because in one part of the comic book, she'll kiss him, you know, in order to get him to stop chasing her and whatnot. You know, you already see that chemistry between the two of them. She'll go on to appear in plenty of Spider-Man comic books in the future. And her and Spidey kind of have a little relationship at one point, and then they kind of stop having it afterwards, if you will. This was during the time that Spidey was broken up with Mary Jane and was actually kind of being a little too friendly with Betty Brant, if you will, who was married to Ned Leeds. And Ned Leeds gets all pissed off after Peter Parker in a few pages in these books and actually challenges him and tells him to leave Betty alone, it's his wife and whatnot. Another interesting side note in these issues is that we see the return of a character that we hadn't seen since Amazing Fantasy 15, and that's the original burglar that killed Uncle Ben. So he returns in this, and this sets up for Amazing Spider-Man number 200, which is the final confrontation between Peter and the burglar, in which the burglar actually dies. A epic book, if you will. So the Black Cat, basically Marvel's answer to Catwoman from Batman, if you will, kind of having that on and off flingy type relationship with the main character, Spider-Man, as Catwoman has with Batman. In my opinion, she's cooler than Catwoman because of her large assets, if you will. So yeah, so that pretty much sums her up. This ain't really a long review because she doesn't really have a really tainted origin, if you will, like most of the characters do. She's more of a hero than a villain. She does commit crimes, but she's more of a hero, and she helps Spider-Man out on several occasions. And actually, Spider-Man revealed his secret identity to her in Spectacular Spider-Man number 87. So just to show how much he actually trusts her, he revealed himself to her. So that about sums it up for the Black Cat. Her real name is Felicia Hardy. Actually, I forgot to mention that, so throw that in there too. So keep watching my videos and keep subscribing. Later, guys.